We have informed the federal workforce, which they've looked to do for many years, that if they're working for the federal government, they must show up to the office on time and on schedule. We don't want them. We don't want them to work from home because, as everyone knows, most of the time they're not working, they're not very productive, and it's unfair to the millions of people in the United States who are in fact working hard from job sites and not from their home. As federal employees, they must meet a high standard. They're representing our government, they're representing our country. If they don't agree by February 6th to show up back to work in their office, they will be terminated, and we will therefore be downscaling our government, which is something that the last 10 presidents have tried very hard to do but failed. Most of the people we're talking about have not been going to their federal offices in many, many years, from even before COVID.
Wow.
But they have nevertheless been paid. Some have worked, some haven't worked, and most of the studies say that some have just gone through the motions.
Yep.
We may ask these people to prove that they didn't have another job during their so-called employment with the United States of America, because if they did, that would be unlawful, as you understand. A lot of people are getting paychecks, but they're actually working other jobs, so they'll have to prove that to us that they weren't. In any event, we're requiring them to show up to work or be terminated. We think a very substantial number of people will not show up to work, and therefore our government will get smaller and more efficient, and that's what we've been looking to do for many, many decades, frankly. We have...
All right. Obviously, this has been somewhat of a, I'm not going to even say somewhat, this has been a controversial topic for a lot of people. But in a nutshell, President Trump is saying, get y'all asses back to work. Get y'all asses back. He said a lot of y'all have been off work. Y'all haven't even been in the office since before COVID. Now, the funny thing is, if y'all remember back, a lot of y'all don't even remember, the only reason that a lot of you were allowed to work from home anyway was under his order in the first place. Yeah, that's right. Back in 2020, towards the end of his first seat in office, his first position in office, he went ahead and okayed for a lot of people to work from home because of the pandemic. Well, what happened is the pandemic has been largely over since 2023. We are in 2025, and a lot of y'all still don't want to go back to the office, claiming that y'all need to stay home. Y'all need to, no, but what's really happening is y'all ain't doing shit. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all are sitting up here talking about how it's been beneficial y'all for y'all work. Yeah, beneficial for who? Not the business. A lot of y'all sitting up here lying, talking about how efficient and effective you are working from home in your fucking robes and your stanky clothes that you had on since yesterday. Hell no, get your asses back to work. And the funny thing is, why is it that federal workers, and this is only talking about federal workers, right? We're not talking about you niggas from the call centers and y'all can still work from home. You niggas that's working at Comcast and working at Quicken Loans and shit, y'all can still work from home. Nobody is talking to y'all. You know, if they told y'all to come back to work, that's on them. We talking about federal workers. So a lot of y'all, this don't even apply to. But for the ones that it does apply to, let me ask y'all a question. How fair is it that you think that federal workers can continue to work from home? A lot of y'all are telling on yourselves, y'all online talking about how y'all going to get 2 and 3 jobs while you working at home because you don't have to go into the office, which means that you can't. How can you possibly hold 2 and 3 jobs when you're supposed to be giving your all to the one during the time that you're supposed to be scheduled to work? Right? So a lot of y'all are coming jump in the comments. Oh my God, I can't believe you saying this. Why are you saying it? You cutting into the bag. You cutting into the bag. Motherfucker, a lot of y'all federal workers, y'all already make 6 figures. So yes, we need you at the office. We need you present, and we need you doing your fucking job. We need you efficient and effective. Not the people making the most money complaining about having to come in to work while other people got to get up off their ass. They got to find somewhere for their kids to go as well. Y'all sitting up here online talking about how y'all got to, oh my God, now I got to find somewhere for my kid to go. Yeah, motherfucker, find somewhere for your kid to go during the day. Yep, you gotta go get a babysitter just like everybody else got to do. Why is it that y'all think that you should be special and that you should be omitted from everybody having to come in and work and put in that work? Hell no. Hell no. So he's saying, listen, a lot of y'all have been slacking at work. The numbers are not showing that y'all have been doing well outside of work. And it's time for y'all to get back in. Y'all remember this started with Elon. Elon started this with Tesla. He said, listen, all you motherfuckers, y'all been lazy as hell. Y'all at home. Y'all not putting in no work. We didn't hire y'all to be lazy. We hired y'all to come in and do your fucking job. If you don't want to do it, hey, you can go put in an app somewhere else. You can go put in an application somewhere else. We will not mind. We will not mind. Nobody is forcing y'all to work at these jobs. Go find you a job where you can work from home then. It's a ton of them out there. It's a ton of jobs out there where you can work from home. And your ass can stay and sit on your ass all day long and you can make them dollars from at home. You just can't do it at the federal level. But let's get into some of these comments and see what the people are saying. First comment, I know Vice President Kamala Harris is chuckling because y'all did this to yourself. This is y'all favorite thing to say. When y'all bankrupt, when y'all mentally bankrupt and y'all don't really have nothing else to focus on or no other topic points to bring up, y'all will say, oh, this is what y'all voted for. Y'all did this to yourself. We did what to ourselves? President Trump was the one that told y'all could work from home in the first fucking place. That wasn't Biden. But let's continue. I love this for the federal employees who enjoy working from home and voted for him. Lazy as fuck. Glad my work from home job is not federal because I'm going to continue to clock right in my role in my home office. Yeah, I know. Everybody got a home office now, right? Everybody got a home office. I know. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. The funny thing about this and the most interesting thing and the thing that should really be terrifying for y'all, for a lot of y'all, is the fact that he said they might even force y'all to prove that y'all weren't working two jobs while you were working from home. And a lot of y'all are gonna sit up here and talk about, oh, they was hustling. They was hustling. How you gonna get mad because they was hustling? Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all were an employer, not an employee, if you were an employer, I know a lot of y'all have a hard time grasping that concept because you've only been an employee, so it's cool. If you were an employer and you own a business and you own a company, if it was reported to you that over half of your workforce was not only working at home, right, but they was working at home, they were inefficient, you were finding out that shit wasn't getting done. But not only are you finding out that things aren't getting done, but you're finding out that those same employees are at home and they done took on another full-time position somewhere when they supposed to be working for you. Would that sit with y'all? See, a lot of y'all don't like to think of things from a perspective of anybody else other than yourselves. But that's not how the fucking country works. Oh, it's unfair. It's unfair to tell them to get back to work. How is it? Millions of Americans get off their ass and go into work every single day. But y'all mad because you think that you should have a right to work from home, be lazy as fuck, do half of your job all day, and then clock out on your little laptop at 5 o'clock. No. Let's get back to work. Let's get everybody doing what they... And the thing that y'all don't understand is, what sense does it make to pay all these mortgages, to pay these loans, to enter into these agreements, to lease out these buildings, to contract your employees to work out of, and they ask is it's at home? I know y'all don't want to talk, or y'all don't like to think about money on that level, but it's cool. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If y'all disagree, that's cool too. And it don't matter because anyway, y'all got to get back to work. So let's get back to work. Stop complaining. Get off your ass. Go get that bread. I'll holler at y'all the next one.